new report highlights just how many families are struggling financially in our community, and it has many more calling for an increase in the minimum wage or even some kind of universal payment for low-income families. Local 12's James Pilcher investigates this as we continue our series, Childhood Poverty, Cincinnati's Crisis.
Kendra Davis of Walnut Hills just recently passed her 3-year anniversary at the IRS in Covington. She started making below $15 an hour and only recently got a raise. Kendra only takes home about $2,100 a month now. So she's had some tough conversations with her 10-year-old daughter about after-school activities.
That's probably the most tearful thing that I have to ever decide is like what she can do, because my daughter has so many talents, so many gifts.
Democrats and progressives want to raise Ohio's minimum wage from its current level of $8.80 an hour to $15 an hour. They say a new study by the Women's Fund of the Greater Cincinnati Foundation and the Alpaugh Family Economics Center at UC shows how African American women are far behind financially in our region. The data shows half of all black women earn $15 an hour or less. Only 27% of white women are at or below that mark. The numbers are 31% for black men and 21% for white men. And only 24% of all women combined in the region earn $15 an hour or less.
We know that is nowhere close to being able to provide basic needs for your family without utilizing public assistance.
State legislator Bridget Kelly recently reintroduced a bill raising the minimum wage after her previous 2 attempts never made it out of committee.
We have people in our community who are working full-time and living in poverty. That is wrong.
It has also renewed calls for permanent universal payments to low-income families, much like the ones in the current stimulus package. But local employment placement company owner Ken Jones says such programs aren't needed. He says he can't fill lots of jobs between $14 and $17 an hour, adding that welfare and universal income could discourage people from working.
It's a sad, sad time in this country that people won't go out and take these jobs that are available.
James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
The city of Stockton, California recently did a study, and it shows that actually employment rose 12% among families getting a $500 universal payment. To learn more about the Women's Fund study, you can go to CincinnatiPoverty.com.